All right, so here we go. While I'm waiting for the call back from the doctor's office to get me psychiatric help to crack this habit I've developed of playing blackjack and baccarat with funny money every day, at least once, I'll just play again. That's a double for the tie. That's plus max, my choice. That's a repeat. Do it again. And again. Oh God, is it going to be one of those? Okay, we go back to minimum now because we had a lot of little wins there. Double for the loss. Double for the tie. Oh! That's 2-3. 1, 2, 3, third. Back to the men. Double. Repeat. Minimum. Plus 1. 51 second. Repeat. Double for the tie. That's it. Minimum. Plus another one. There's another one. Double for the tie. 2, 3 second. 5, 6. Oh dear. That's a relief. Minimum. See, this is the whole point of 3-play. It's hard for the bad guys to thrash you 3 times in a row. By no means impossible. It happens again and again, but it's just not a piece of cake, right? That's a repeater. 51. 2, 3. All right. Minimum. $51 second. Repeat. 1, 2. 3, 4 third. 7, 4. I think we'll go over to blackjack for that. Oh, fiddle and fart. Bear with me. All right, so I just had to upgrade the table. Was that 3, 4 or 7, 4? Oh, well, I think that solves that. Back to the men. Double for the loss. 1, 2 third. Minimum. Plus 1. Blackjack, huh? Well, I'll forgive you. Oh, is that a double down? I can't remember. Ace-7 against a 3. It's a double. That's a double. My God, and he's got 11 up there, I learn. Not good. Alright, so we made some moolah there for sure. Back to the minimum. Did we lose again? Repeat. 51. God, if he hadn't bust, I think I'd have been suspicious. I think that's a repeat. Minimum. He beat us again. Double for the loss. Repeat. Clever clogs. Uh-oh. That is definitely a miserable failure. Okay, is that like 3-4 maybe? Oh, 7-8. Third. 1, 2, 3. Wasn't that nice? Minimum. Yeah, 3-play was a long time developing, but I first put it up about, I think it was about somewhere around 15 years ago. I keep meaning to check. It's been a long time, a very long time. +1. 51. 2, 3, third. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's the heart and soul, basically, of the pattern betting strategy. Oh, you bugger. I almost used a naughty word there. Bugger is just standard English. 1, 2, third. All right. I think I got beat. I think that might have been a double. I don't remember that. It's the time of night. And I forgot to put my clock on, didn't I? Damn it. Yeah, I like the clock just because it shows people, that I'm not doing what these guys on the professional losers do all the time. They bounce all over the place. They're all over the country, back and forth. Different casinos that are laying out the red carpet and comping them and treating them like conquering heroes and all that stuff. Where am I? So I'm sort of aiming for a bit more kind of transparency. Am I meant to go over to Baccarat? So let's do that. 50 is the bet over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not good. Don't like this. 7, 4, and we'll wait for the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 4 it is. It'll be 3, 5 for the commish. 8, 10. 2, 3, we'll call that. Ouch. Heavy duty, 5, 6. That did not work. All right, so that's 5, 6, so that's 6, 6. No, 5, 6. 11, 12. No, 11, 6. Okay, 11, 6. I think. Oh, shit. I shouldn't do this, you know, it's like bedtime for me. 20 to 11, so. Oh, you can see that over here. 11, 6, I'm waiting for player. All right. Could be getting into heavy doo-doo here. Well, we are already, aren't we? All right, now 5, 6. Yay for player. Yeah, I'm just going to do this one shoe, I think. That's my max. All right, that's minimum. I think that's a repeater. Minimum. I think this is going to be a pretty good one, actually. A short one, but a good one. A shorty but goodie. Yeah, I think I should probably do shorter ones, actually, because the long ones take a long time to edit. 3, 2, let's go over to blackjack. Oh, 5, 6, second. Don't like this much. 11, 12. We're up there again, aren't we? Huh. All right. Oh, do stop that nonsense. One, two, third. Thought it was a 6 for a second. All right. Oh, very fancy. Oh, you pig. Oh, dear. Okay, so I think that's 8-5. Drop to 2. Shame. 10-5. 8-5. Oh dear. Happens all the time. You know, you watch any of these guys online, the professional losers, and okay, 13-10. I think that's only the second. All right, 3-4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That probably works. Minimum. Oh, boo. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third. Ouch. 3-2 drop. I just want to play this shoe down. Oh my God. 4-2. Oh, damn it. 5-2. All right, 5-2 it is. That was a nice try. Can't go 5-6, so we're just going to have to repeat that one. Mm-hmm. 7-4. Is that the third? I'm going to assume that it is. 11-4 on drop. All right, so that's 8-4 because we got 3 back there. It's a bugger, isn't it? 8-4, 12-8 second. 4-5 on the last hand. Can you believe it? All right, so we made 3,550 over here, and we're just going to play out the last few over here and hopefully not get into too much trouble. We're at 29 wins to 25 losses. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third. Oh. Let's just go at 3-4. Okay, 7-4. I think it's time we hopped. So let's let the banker get one. P1. I hate that. Just hate it. 7-4 it is. Now it's going to be, oh, it's 3-5. Oh, that's a bit of a bugger. I hate to lose that. I'll try and remember to roll it over to next time, but it probably won't happen. Save the shoe and let's have a look at it. Yeah. haven't filled that one in yet, have I? So we had 30 wins for 16,000 and 29 losses for 8,500. So I think that's a pretty easy sum to figure out. So 7,410 over here and 3,550 over there. So that's north of 10 grand, isn't it? Which I consider to be pretty good in 20 minutes. Don't know what you think. Next time. So this time, for a change, the algorithm, algae, did not do as well as real-time betting. Real-time, obviously, is what you just saw in the two shoes that preceded this analysis, and I always get a slight discrepancy when it comes to real play. I get a slight discrepancy between what you see on the screen at the end of the session and the sum of money that I get here. And I go through these numbers with a fine tooth comb, and I can never find, it's never a very high percentage. It's just a tiny weeny insignificant amount. But the way I feel about it is the most important thing that I'm doing with these demos is I'm showing you bet by bet by bet by bet, warts and all, i.e. mistakes and all, because I do screw up every so often, and sometimes it makes me a bit of extra money and sometimes it costs me, and I always do what I recommend that you do if you adopt this strategy, and just, make sure, oops, as soon as you recognize an oops, just fix it, and then once you turn around, just be a bit more careful, just like me, and get back to the core. The main thing is not to have the casinos dictating to you how much you should bet, which is what they try to do with table limits. And they just assume that what you're going to do is you're just going to bend over. You're going to say, well, okay, so I'm struggling now, but I'm going to keep betting, keep betting, keep betting, keep betting. And so many of these guys do that. I mean, watch the pro losers any day, any of them. And yes, they all get winning streaks every so often. That would happen to what is it I usually say? A blind chimpanzee on speed. Luck happens to everybody. It certainly happens to the house just a little bit more often than it happens to you. And with some of these demos that I play through bet by bet, round by round with my narration, you will see blackjack in particular pulling stunts that are just astounding. The wizard, the other side, the dealer, the bad guy, whatever, the enemy, sort of again and again against your 20, pulling 21 on a 15 or a 16 or whatever. And it's just part of the game. It's how it is. And it's, of course, what gets people in real life, in Nevada in particular, where I spent a lot of time, turning over tables, attacking dealers, throwing drinks around, screaming and shouting, generally speaking, misbehaving, because they think they're being cheated. But, of course, the whole point of the game is that, the odds are in the house's favour, ever so slightly, and gamblers themselves increase the odds against them by their behaviour, their random betting, their stupidity, their sort of gut feelings. I'm going to triple up this time because why not? Because why not seems to be a standard expression now. Certainly with Gretzky and what's his face, Bluffin' Bob, Bobby Rivas. The standout guy is still what's his name, Matt. I assume it's Gothard. He pronounces it. I'm not sure. It's Gotthard is the way it's spelled, but I assume it's pronounced Gothard. It's like so many of these English names, like something that's spelled onions is pronounced Onions. And then there's another surname that crops up in England every so often. It's spelled Death, and they pronounce it Diath. Um, Interesting. Anyway, that's all completely irrelevant. I'm just trying to say to you, okay, here we go. This is the online reality situation. Up here are the charts. You can see that we had a wonderful time. For the longest time, we went way, way up here to 15 ahead, and then the wheels came off, which is what usually happens. And then you've got the win-loss patterns chart here. These are always my favorites because they tell the story, just in the easiest possible way. And I like it easy and simple because that's me. But yeah, you can see why pattern betting keeps delivering. And obviously, if you bet randomly or flat in this particular instance, what do we end up with? There was, in fact, a 2.9% player edge eventually, because the difference comes simply because, once you add in the extra money that you get for blackjacks, which is 1.5 for a natural instead of even money, and so on, then that tilts the picture just a little bit, and usually improves it, so that the gross is -1, the net was +4, and that's the difference. But it's all very straightforward. And going back up here, of course, we've got the worst skirmish, the worst case scenario here, +3 to -8. The house edge for that particular little, I think it was 10 bets, was 45.5% against us. Should have lost 8,875, and instead, oh dear, won 675. And that's what we're in business to do. And please don't forget, unless you're a recreational gambler who gambles for the thrill of it, for the excitement, the jeopardy, the danger, the blah, blah, blah. If you're in it as a business, if you're taking it seriously, if you're looking at the numbers and trying to find a better way to bet, a better way to play, then you've got a chance. If you bet like your average gambler, like the guy who's working from the casino script, then you're being reckless and stupid and emotional and impulsive, and you're tilting, and you're dead meat. that's what I'm trying to say in my clumsy way. So there you have it. That is number 8 in the Don't Bend Over series, and I'd probably continue this for a bit. And I think also I'm going to stick with one shoe of Baccarat and playing it sort of alongside one shoe, maybe just a little bit more if I have to, but basically aiming for one shoe of blackjack and one shoe of Baccarat. Excuse me. Oh, God, it's not even bedtime. It's only 3:20 in the afternoon, for goodness sake. What is the matter with me? It's because I think there's a thunderstorm just hit, and now it's blown away. Something exhausting about high winds and thunderstorms. They seem to sort of drain the energy out of you. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with what we're talking about here, so bye-bye.